Okay, we have one last step in completing your work connected to your infographic, and that's to place it as an artifact in your STEMfolio. So you're going to need to have two things open at this point. One is make sure you've logged into your Google account and you've clicked on Sites, and that will pull up your STEMfolio. Here's Faith Winscombe STEMfolio. So when I pull that up, I have my home page right there. And make sure you've logged in and you are at your infographic. So you're going to go back to Infogram, and in your library, if you weren't in there already, you'll be able to find the correct infographic. When it's finished and you're sure it's finished and you're not planning on making any more changes to it, you're going to click this Publish button. This green Publish button means that it's publishing it to the web. It gives it like its own little web address, and this little box is going to come up to say, do you want to publish this? And you say, yeah, okay, publish it. Well, we're not going to tweet it. We're not posting to Facebook or Pinterest. It is on the web, and you could click on View on the web, but what I actually want you to do is go down here where it says Embed. Now, this is called an embed code, and it's written in HTML, and it actually is something you're going to be able to put into your STEMfolio, and then it's going to actually bring your infographic to your STEMfolio. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I clicked on it, it turned blue. Let me click on that again and make it turn blue. And what that is doing is selecting it all. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to click copy, and then I'm going to have to go into my STEMfolio. Now your infogram is still open. You can just leave it like that, and I'm clicking on the tab to open up my STEMfolio. I'm going to come over here to my math page, and in that page you're going to see I already have the information for my hamster habitat design brief. And I'm going to put my infographic on top of that. I'm going to leave the hamster habitat design brief information in there, and many of you have a picture. But I'm going to put something on top of that because it's a more recent. So we're going to keep pushing the older stuff down and posting the newer, more recent stuff above that. Now, one of the issues with this is that we can't just copy and paste. If we paste this in, it looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. Let me show you what it looks like. And this is the actual HTML code. But the way it's written right there, it's just a bunch of characters. And so we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm just going to click delete to get rid of it. What I want to do is insert something in here. And none of the things on here actually fit as to what I'm doing. It's not just a chart. It's not just a diagram or a drawing. It's not just a text box or a picture. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here where these gadgets are. And there's a gadget that allows you, when you click on more gadgets, there's a gadget that allows you to embed other web pages. And that's what we have. We have a web page. So embed gadget, this is the one we want. It has these blue, green, and red pages here. And it says insert an embedding in your Google site. So when you click on that, what it says is like, is this what you wanted to do? Do you want to add this gadget to your page? And you say yes. So you select. And then this is actually where we put this snippet. We're going to paste, right click and paste that HTML code here. And we know that this is for embedding things because it says embedding snippets. One thing I'm going to suggest is that you actually widen it. We need it to be about 600 pixels wide, and a pixel has to do with how many characters or the size of something on a screen. So we're going to make it a little wider. We want it 600. And I'm going to include a scroll bar on this gadget so I can scroll through my whole infographic, but it doesn't take up the whole page. So once I have this copy and pasted, and that I've changed the width and included a scroll bar, I'm going to click OK. And right now it looks like just kind of a gray box. Have no fear. Your infographic will actually be on there. You just have to click Save first. So after I click Save, give it a couple seconds. There's my infographic. And yours is obviously going to have lots more information than mine did, but it should embed the exact same way. Now, if you were to decide that you didn't like the infographic or you made a different one, you can click on Edit Page. And when you click on the gadget, you get these, I guess, tools up here. You could make it center it. You could make it go over to the left. You could put text around it. You could click on the X also to remove it, and then you won't have to worry about it. If you do remove it, you do need to go back through the whole process by going to Insert, More Gadgets, and pull up the embedding gadget again and go through the same process. Okay. All right, but I'm going to leave mine. I'm going to save mine. And we're good. I can log out of Infogram. I'm just going to click on this. You could view it on the web. If you click on View on the web, it just opens it up to its own little web page. It's important to know that sometimes they include other people's infographics over here, and we have no control over what they put on the side there. So make sure you go, before you go, if you log out, you click the little power button, and you're done with infographics, and you're done with your STEMfolio as well.